what is wrong with the Republican Party and why it is struggling, there are a number of factors, many of which I think are difficult to see unless you're operating from inside the campaign world. So policy is one. I would distinguish outreach from policy, although outreach on policy is obviously an important thing that happens. Outreach is another. I think we clearly have some technological deficiencies. That's not something that I will go into great depth with here, but I do think that it is a problem, and it was particularly a problem in 2012. In addition to that, I think we have some issues just in terms of image and perception, and I think that's hopefully dealt with by not running somebody who is like Mitt Romney in 2016. But we certainly have other image and perception problems out there. When you get into the realm of the Todd Akins of the world, clearly you start seeing this fairly prominently. And I think there are also questions generally about sort of governance and interaction and the fact that Congress has a very low approval rating. So being in a position where as a minority party, that's what you're associated with, you're not associated with the presidency. I always worry about how that plays out for people. My general view, I guess, when we're talking about the issue of demographics, which is obviously key to this discussion, I think it's very hard when you're projecting out. As you say, it is very hard to anticipate where politics will be when you look like 30 years down the line. It's kind of the same thing as if you go and ask for budgetary projections 30 years down the line. I mean, everybody can conjecture, but there's probably a 90% chance that you're going to be wrong in some form. With that being said, however, I think when you look at the Hispanic birth rate, when you look at the fact that, as much as many Republicans want to say, oh, but, not all Hispanics are legal, they're not all citizens. Well, that's fine, but if their kids are born here, they will be, and they will be voting. And you look at the number of Hispanics who are eligible to vote, who become eligible to vote every single month, and I think it's pretty clear that the Republican Party, as it is currently constructed, and given a lot of the policies that Republicans like to advance, we probably do have a bit of a ticking time bomb there.